Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Civilization 6 Gathering Storm Let's Play as Rome. We have taken back Iridium. It is losing loyalty as there is no one in the city center currently, and it has a low population from being captured twice. Otherwise, we're starting to find a point in this game where we can hang out, chill, and relax, and kind of start picking a victory condition. So chat, if you got any ideas, start thinking on them, start throwing them in there. But we still have science we can go for. We still have culture we can go for. We definitely have religion we can go for. What else? I don't think Diplo is really in the cards, but we got a few different options. With our religion, do we want to found a religion? It doesn't seem like anyone else is really going for it. Right? 4 great prophets are gone. Nah, I don't want to deal with the loyalty stuff right now. We'll found the religion later, I think. I just want to take a peek at what they're doing. Right, like I just want to say hello. Oh, there are cliffs there, so we can't go up the cliffs, so that's annoying. Might as well attack the encampment for fun. Why not? They gonna attack? Nope. I saw them put someone in the city center though. Yeah, Cleo definitely is gonna generate more grievances. That's how I feel right now. Producing military units with... Oh, we can't faith buy units, though. I want her to have a hard time producing units, because we can upgrade some still. Minus 50%, so it's just quicker to build them. So I definitely lost that boat. They lost a pop here. They got a settler. Oh my god, can we steal a settler? That would be too funny. I don't think we can take Iwanua. I just don't think we have the military strength. That's a major victory. We'll see what else they send down. That's a promotion as well, actually, so that might be helpful. See? Oh, they're not even attacking. Oh, that's a weird choice. Oh, they moved her out of the city. What? I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, that's an odd defensive strategy, but if you know your beat, I don't know. Honestly, couldn't tell you what the play is there. Oh, there we go. There it is. Figured it out. So we can now see if we have Niter. I don't really want this crossbowman to die, but it's not really getting a choice. I really hope it doesn't die. We can move it out of the way next turn. I kind of blocked in with this Legion and didn't really think about that. What's been the name of the game so far? Things I haven't thought about. We'll hit mathematics. Dams are pretty useless to us right now. We do have to check to see if we have Niter. But then I think we're going to go for cartography to explore the world a little bit more. Niter. Search. Yo, sick. 1 Niter in a city-state. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for Axis. Love that. Niter. Fuck. Why? We really want it. I'm glad other people don't have it, but like that's an odd function in the game that the resources are spread out so odd. Damn, yeah, it died. They got a lot of chariot archers. That was really stupid. But we've learned a lesson. I don't think we can take that just yet. Oh, that's a hurricane. That's not ideal. We want to avoid the hurricane at all costs if we can. Definitely attack these guys outside the city, though. If we can bait them out just a little bit more, that would be fun. Yeah, come on.
Again, all that glisters is not gold.
Coming. Unit maintenance is still good. Production in all cities is probably pretty bad at this point. +2 housing is really good. Plus production towards wonders is good. We'll do the wonder one because I know we're building the Colossus right now. Yeah, we just need to bait them in a little bit harder. We also need to upgrade this guy to a crossbowman. That was a really stupid mistake. We can get another district down. We have a campus and a holy site. It's probably time for a harbor. Theater square can go here as well. I think it's probably time for the harbor. Amphitheater makes a lot of sense. Getting those great writer points will feel good. And we will assign Victor to Iridium. Great Admiral's just... can just sleep. There's nowhere we can explore with him until we have cartography. I think 14 gold is insane, so we'll do that. 17 Diplo favor, 4 for 30 turns. China, you are too kind. There are very few deals I turn down that are that good. This is Akko Taco. Am I losing this Legion too? I'll try and scare the horsemen away. 12 and 1 is great, so we can do there. Oh damn, that crossbowman's gone. Yo guys, why did we go up here and attack? Why'd you let me do that? Oh, well, yeah, we saved the Legion. That's a thing. A nice thing. We have another great admiral. We're gonna be able to explore really quickly, which is nice. I can't believe you guys let me do that. Okay, well, we've learned a lesson. We will get our revenge on her, but not quickly. It's gonna take a minute. That's a boppin' campus. Absolutely. +4. Yeah, that great admiral can sleep as well. Not a whole lot going on. Luckdown is gonna be a pretty useless city. Yeah, we're not trying to compete with you right now, China. You're good. You do you. Every day I pray for your soul that you find the wisdom of the Lord. Hey, I'm gonna make a religion later and you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. Yeah, this is what I thought, Egypt. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good to get bopped by a city, does it? Oh, that was stupid. I thought it would kill him. Whoops. Get a granary. Faux show. Getting that. They want to be the Sues of Nan Madao. So bad. It helps so much. So does China, apparently. This is a terrible lumber mill tile, so we will just get rid of it. Oh, we didn't die. That's good. All right, now if they kill all their units with our walls, maybe we could do like the re-attack. Maybe losing those 2 crossbowmen was just a bait this whole time. I want to build I really want to build an encampment up there too.
Him that's overcome.
Earlier I said here would make sense because then we can attack Handan. Handan, but I think here probably makes sense. Right here. After the granary. That 109 turn campus is wild. Well, we'll let that city grow a bit. If you can actually come up here and chop out an encampment, that would feel pretty good. This encampment here feels pretty good as well, but it doesn't help as much versus Chengdu if that ever becomes a problem. Right? Gain 100 faith. This holy site's... Actually, this one's okay for us. We have holy sites this... I usually don't go for this great scientist, but I think that one's actually fun. We have enough trade routes that we're not using right now. We'll put the trader here, and then we'll work on our next steps. Getting that science, that's awesome. 57? That puts us ahead of everyone by quite a bit.
We shall not cease from exploration.
New government merchant republic gives us production towards districts, which is real nice because we'll be building lots of them. Unit maintenance still good, wonders and adjacency still good. We just got to remember to take this out because this will become bad really quick. I think culture and science is really good. And I think growth and loyalty is really good because there's a whole bunch of continent splits here. We did build on a few different continents. Right? Oh, I thought we did. What the hell? It showed us early game. Oh no, I lied. That was a terrible idea. Oh, I got really mixed up. I swear at the beginning of this game we got a whole bunch of different continent split notifications. I thought it was down here. Oh well, okay, I'll take that card out if I can. That was dumb. That was really silly. I don't know why I did that. Alliances might be handy for us, so we'll keep those. Boy, that was really dumb. So, y'all, I'm so glad you guys are here just watching me be... Like, it's good to be stupid in front of other people because you feel the shame of it a little more. That was dumb. That was really... I'm gonna put this encampment right here. Getting that bonus towards encampment buildings is nice. Or districts, but still counts. These guys are paying out the nose for Diplo favor right now, and I'm for that. I don't need that Diplo favor. Whatever you gotta do. I don't really care. Probably start needing another builder pretty soon. I'd love to build the pyramids. I'd love to build the pyramids. That's definitely our campus, so we'll build that one. We're gonna be really ahead in science, and I think we could probably pivot towards culture. Do you guys want to see science or culture?
Not all who won.
What would you rather see in terms of a victory? What do you guys all feel in a science game, a culture game? YouTube people, if you show up live, you get asked these types of life-altering questions. Universities feel pretty good. Go ahead there. Culture? Culture? Okay. We'll start building some theater squares then. Bring in the culture vote. Alright. We can try it. The thing with having such good science is you can always pivot back to it really quickly because it kind of happens passively, whereas culture you have to more try for. Science, if you just have a high enough science, it really does just happen quite passively. A bath. It's got to be attached to the capital, righto. Build a Broxford. Bring in the culture vulture, we shall. Alright, we got the Colossus.
70 cubits high, representing the sun. The artist expended as much bronze in it as seemed likely to create a
beautiful
dirt in the mines.
Awesome. So we got another trade route. We will make use of that. I think Poznan makes a lot of sense. Lighthouse feels good for more trade routes. Again, we're going to need those, especially if we want to go culture victory. I mean, any wonder feels good in a culture victory because they all give you tourism. But Lighthouse is the natural best choice. I really want to build the pyramids. Really, really badly. We're going to do that. Hopefully we still get them. I know China's in the game and China has an affinity for wonder building, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I'm worried about barb boats and privateers a little bit, but a lighthouse for trade routes is...
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for
We're going to need to start
but doesn't have to take
not being a problem with Egypt soon to be able to get open borders with her. I'm going to try and make an alliance here. A cultural alliance, because we send some trade routes to her. Cool. We can send our trade routes to her to get a little bit of extra culture. We only have 4 tourism right now, so we don't need to worry about that at all. And humanism will be our next thing to get our art museums down.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice.
So our pivot happened at around 125, right? So we're a bit behind where you want to pivot for culture, but that's fine. Right? So it won't be anywhere close to a sub 200 or anything, but we're trying. We have 3 great admirals and no navy. We can finally explore the open ocean, I think. My hope is that we find some little islands that haven't been settled yet. I'm gonna go... Intelligence Agency feels really good. Foreign Ministry is awful. Buying land units with faith is just so good for us. Because we have so much faith that we'll go Grandmaster's Chapel. Yo, are you settling here? You are not. China, that city's just gonna loyalty flip. We're not gonna do that. I forbid you. Why? Why? Because then I have to deal with all the baddies that come from it. This will be like the 4th game in a row the AI has settled a stupid city that's closer to me than it is to them.
It is the mark of an educator.
Alright, we got a lot of gold. Let's start putting that to use. I want to keep most of it, but buying some granaries here or there, just helping the cities out, feels good. I always like Forbidden City if you're going for a culture win. I know a lot of people don't even get to it, but getting the extra wildcard policy can really help. Definitely want to be friendly with all of these civs if we can. That really, really helps. Awesome. Ah, the Promised Land. Places that haven't been settled yet. I'd love to see it. A little goodie hut over here. That's quite funny. Alright, so we have some places that haven't been settled yet. You know, it's not out of the question that we have some places to go. 20 horses for 1 cotton, or 1 sugar, sorry, feels pretty good. We don't need the horses, and we shall take the amenities.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or profession.
So we need to get this card out of here. That was so bad. I'm sorry for that. That was dumb. All land, melee, anti-cavalry, and naval melee class units get plus combats. We could just go and bounce Egypt now. I don't really want to inflict grievances on others though, so we will not. We will bite our tongue. Leader square adjacency will help a little bit. Not really that much. Probably just Medina quarter. Housing helps things grow. I think we should seriously consider. Ah, yeah. We missed it. We weren't fast enough to discover it. Guys, I feel sad. I feel I'm gonna cry. See that land? Off chance this gets bopped by barbs, though, you know how I feel about catapults. I don't know if they're the best defense. Oh man, I feel sad. Is there any more land that hasn't yet been discovered? Yo, right here, maybe? Oh, am I not sad anymore? Oh, fam, I'm stoked. Nope, I'm not stoked. Still, I'm not stoked, I'm choked. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Although I do think her settler's going to get absolutely bopped. Let's watch this. Is she going to go and settle there? I don't think she'll be able to kill all of those Barbarinos. I think they're I think that's not ideal for her. Earn double points towards Great Writers, maybe? I don't know what other people have got. Go towards Great Scientists, because we have a lot of campuses and libraries and whatnot. Duplicates, what do we have lots of? We have lots of olives. Try that. Yo guys, we've been going for 2 hours. It's actually been 2 hours for a little bit here, but I didn't notice. So Nubia's getting all the cool little island spawns next to her, hey? That's fine. I don't think this is doable. Yes. Nice little island to spawn though, but it would just get loyalty flipped, I think. Right, like I think you'd have to go here first. You'd have to settle these horses still, and I don't think the pressure here is enough. These cities are just too close. Could still settle another city in the middle here, which I think might be worth it. Buy a settler in... There's Magnus. The problem is you just need room for more theater squares. I think honestly we buy a settler here and put it there. Like if you don't have enough room for enough theater squares, you kind of just screw yourself going for a culture win. We can put a theater square just kind of randomly out of nowhere. I think that's fun. Not ideal, but pretty funny, so we'll do that. Anything that's funny. Did we not get the Colossus? Oh, someone just built the Great Library, hey? University would be really nice. I think a trader is more important right now. Keeping people happy, getting them trade routes. Same thing over here. Yeah, this settler's gonna come and settle. Gotta be in the middle, hey? Build a bath, though. Not a great city, but workable. Oh, so you're talking about housing. All right. YouTube people, just bear with me a sec. Jervo, welcome. First off, welcome. Thank you for asking the question. Everyone here, chat, myself, all of us are super helpful if you're new to the game, so feel free to ask questions. I'm doing this for YouTube as well, so I might not be able to answer super quickly. But can I just double check? You're talking about this red symbol, but it has a picture of a house. Is that correct? Yeah, Jervo. All right, so there's a few things that you can do. The first thing you want to do is consider where you're settling your cities. If you have a settler, where is my settler at? Here he is. If you have a settler, the first thing you need to know is if you settle near fresh water, you get +3 housing, right? So that's what these green tiles mean. So if I settle on this city, I get +1 housing. Same with all these tiles because they're light green, so you get +1 housing. So that's really nice to help. Is there any rivers nearby? Nope. But if you settle near a river, right? Come on, you come back. If you settle near a river, where's there a river in this map? Or right here. If you settle by this lake, there's fresh water here. So any of these tiles, you just start off with more housing, which is great. So that's the first thing you want to do is settle. Like this city has +3 housing. This city has +3 because it's on the river. This city has +3 because it's right there. Right? This city has +3 because it's on a river. So that's the first step, is kind of think about where you're settling your... The next thing you can do is build aqueducts, which is what I'm doing here. So right now, I am settling a city right on this gray tile, so it doesn't have a lot of housing. I'm going to build an aqueduct right here. Now what the aqueduct does is it connects your capital, or it connects your city, to a mountain or a fresh water source, and it gives it up to 6 housing. Right? So that'll really help. So if I settle right here, I can connect my city center, which will be right here, to this mountain with this tile, and I'll get housing that way. Right? So you have to make sure it's right between your city center and a mountain or a river. So I could set one right here, because this is a river as well. You can see that I've done that with this city. So this city had no housing, or very little, because it's not on a river, right, and doesn't have fresh water, so I connected it with the aqueduct to this mountain. The next thing you can do is build farms. Farms are really good. Anytime you build something, it tells you... Do I have a builder? I don't have a builder, but anytime you build something, when I build a farm down here, it'll say that you're going to get +2 food, +1 production, or +2 food and +1 housing, or whatever it is. So it'll tell you. Right? The next thing is neighborhoods. So neighborhoods come later in the game, but neighborhoods give you a lot of housing based on what appeal the tile is. So you can always head to this appeal screen right here. All of these green tiles, every single one of them will give you a buttload of housing if you put a neighborhood there. But you don't get neighborhoods till later. So early game, settling your cities in freshwater, building farms, and what else did I say? Aqueducts can be really helpful. Later in the game, neighborhoods can be really helpful. Also, policy cards, right? If you're stuck for housing, you can put a policy card in like I did. Where is my government? Sorry, I'm messing this up. Right here I have +2 housing in all cities with at least 3 districts. That's an option as well. So just take a look at your cards. I decided I needed a little more housing, so I put it in there. Fun. I don't know if that was overwhelming or not, but did that make sense? Yeah, and also the last thing, Jervo, I want to tell you is just if you want to experiment with the game a little bit, head to your options and look at these. Oh, Jervo, thanks, man. Thanks for joining the clan. I appreciate it. Awesome. I'm glad you're getting full kind of content here. That's really nice. Take a look at your autosaves. What I did when I was learning, right? And I'm still not even that good at the game. If you've been watching for a minute, you know I've screwed a whole bunch of stuff up this game, and I put hundreds of hours in and we're all still learning. Take a look at your autosaves. Turn your autosaves to every turn, so it autosaves the game every turn, and then turn this up to like whatever your hard drive can handle, but I go like 10, 50, I don't know. Right? Maybe up to 10. Confirm that. And then if you mess something up, right? Like let's say you settle a city and you're like, oh, the guy told me to put it on a river for more housing. Then you can just load the game, click autosaves, and every turn is there. Right? So right now it's turn 141. Right? So if I go and I'm like, shit, I messed something up. I want to go back in time. Load game, autosaves. I can go back to turn 140 or 136, and I can just play the game out from there and not make that same mistake again. So when I was learning, I did that every time that I settled a city I didn't like. If I lost a few units in a war and I'm like, oh man, I didn't need to lose those units. I could have passed them around better. Right? That way you don't trap yourself in like 4 hours of a game that you're gonna lose or that you hate playing because you messed it up. So you can just back up 2 turns, do it properly the second time, and then not worry about it and not feel bad that you have to play a whole game having made the mistake. There's lots of barbs there. And we're still exploring. What we're doing is we're pretty bad for arrow score right now, and we can't really afford a Dark Age, and we only have 8 turns, so we're trying to circumnavigate to get the arrow score. That's kind of what we're doing. So, I want to be the Suze of Nan Madal because it gives us so much culture. The science would be really nice, but this is going to go from 65 to 98 culture with her Suze bonus. I really hope I can circumnavigate quickly. There it is. That's +3 arrow score. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So now we need 5. Real talk, I don't know how we're going to get 5 arrow score, but we'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. Play Rome. I'm playing Rome right now. You know what's funny? At the beginning of this game, I said, I'm going to play Rome because I hope for new players. What Rome does for you. Also, sorry for all the people who are here and are waiting for this game, but part of my little community is helping people out. Right? I got a lot of help when I learned this game, so we always take the time. Pick Rome. Rome, I can just split up here. Rome does a lot of things for you that you don't need to think about. So Cleopatra, you got to think about trade routes. You got to think about those things, right? There's a little bit there. I can't remember exactly what she does off the top of my head, but you have to like manually do stuff. Trajan is just so easy, right? Every city starts with a city center building, and in the first era, that's a monument. So you just start with a free monument, some extra culture. You don't need to think about it. All your cities getting roads when you settle them if they're near your capital, right? So when I settled, not this one because there's no good road spot, but when I settled this city right here, this was my second city, right? This road was just built. I didn't have to build it. I didn't have to send a trader. None of that. So you just get good roads and good culture for free right at the beginning of the game. And that makes it so much easier to respond, right? If someone declares war on you, you have roads, you can get your units to where you need to go, and you don't need to think about it as much. Also, if you're struggling with housing, this Bath district is just a better aqueduct, right? The aqueducts were the thing I told you to connect from the city to the mountain or to the river, right? The Bath is just a cheaper and easier to build aqueduct, right? So you can see I'm building them in these cities that don't have fresh water, right? So we're just building them there. So I would go with Rome. Rome's pretty easy. Heracles is pretty easy. That any other easy civs? You guys all play civ.
Centuries look down.
You got the pyramids. All right, well, this is going on. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick, grab myself another drink. I hope you guys are having a good time. If you're having a good time, all right, feel free if you want, join the clan, click that follow button. Right, it means you'll never miss a stream. We play Civ 3 times a week, so there's always Civ going on. We also have a YouTube channel that has all of our Civ VODs. Okay, so YouTube, it's not a command, but it is in the description below. If you just search VanBradley Civilization on YouTube, it'll come up. And we also have a Discord. So if you want to hop into the Discord, that's !Discord in the chat, and you can join the Discord. And we talk about Civ on there all the time. There's a Civilization chat on Discord, and you can post everything you're doing, and people will hop in and help you out and help you with your game there too. So if you guys want to do that, that's awesome. I'm going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're still playing this game. I'm having a wonderful evening. We're probably playing for two more hours, maybe 3 if we're feeling good. Just so you guys kind of know where we're at for the. No worries, Jervo. Honestly, just don't feel like you're being annoying. We're here to hang out. We're here to have a good time. We're here to help people out. I got a lot of help when I was learning Civ. I still watch a lot of streams. I still interact with a lot of different Civ communities. I'm still learning lots. So don't feel like you're annoying for coming and asking questions, man. I'll be right back. All right, friends, this is my last beer. Pray for me. I'm out. Out of beer. It's a pandemic night. Crack this boy open. They were selling 6 tall cans of like decent beer at the bottle shop the other day for $12. And I know if you live in America, you're like, Brad, that is what beer normally costs. But I don't live in America. Beer here is expensive. That's a good. Alright, so we got the pyramids. The pyramids are going to be super helpful for us specifically. China loves that we built a wonder. That's awesome. We want to be friendly with him if we're going for a culture win. What the pyramids do for us this game is they give all of our builders an extra build charge. So if you can snag the pyramids, they kind of become exponentially more valuable. Right? Because you're always building builders. Throughout the entire game, you're going to be building builders, and getting almost like the equivalent of a free builder every 3 probably saves you 20 to 60 turns of production throughout the whole game, depending on how many builders you need. I'm a bit mad that he settled this city, but if he doesn't keep it, which he doesn't look like he will, we'll take it. Just because any place we can put down amphitheaters or theater squares feels really good right now. So that's fine. We're going to just stay put with these legions. Definitely stay put with them. I don't want to go to war with anyone. Here. I definitely want to build a theater square, but I think the armory first. I need one spot where I can buy good units later. Right, we're going to be able to buy them with faith, which we have a lot of. And I need one spot where I can buy armies and corps to make our military good enough to defend ourselves. There's no other wonders that really stick out to me as good at the moment. You kind of always want to build wonders that are going to be good for you in any game, but specifically in a game where you're going for maximum tourism, wonders provide that. So that's nice. Get rid of that pin. This great admiral got sent back by all those barbs we met. We just don't have a navy. Probably won't have a navy. Right? And so I don't really need to... Grants 1 promotion level. You can just come meet up with this galley and we'll promote the galley. So we need 2 era score. We'll get 2 era score when we settle the city. We have 6 turns till the era ends. That settler will be there in more... or in quicker than 6 turns. So that's fantastic.
What gunpowder did for war?
I can't believe I ran out of beer. I haven't run out of beer in years. It's been a while. Also, I managed to lose, I don't know how you guys are doing, I've managed to lose like 5 pounds this quarantine so far. And that's with like way less exercise than I normally get and what feels like an unlimited amount of horrible food. Right, like I've skipped the dishes a lot of junk in the last like month. And I've managed to keep off the weight, which is easy. What do we want to go for here? Civ aficionados in the chat. What do you normally just rush to in a culture game? Broadcast centers, probably? In the science tree, on a culture game, what are the best ones to rush to? Culture is definitely my weakest victory. Might as well form a fleet. And I can't quite get the timing right. Science, I got the timing down. Domination, I got the timing down. Diplo, I'm okay at. But the rest of it, culture is bad for me. Religion, I got the timing down.
You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a few
Art
drops
museum,
of the ocean
archaeological
are dirty,
museum.
the ocean does not become dirty.
Gonna be helpful for us. Any policy card changes we want to make? We're done with building wonders for the moment, so we'll get rid of the wonder card. I'll move one of these up just if this is what I want to keep. Theater Square District Adjacency is good, but we don't have a lot of adjacency bonuses. But I mean, what else are we gonna do? Great engineer points are rather nice, especially if we're not building industrial zones. But it doesn't scale well. That's the problem. Like, we'd maybe get 1 great engineer from that for the rest of the game, and maybe it's not even one we want. Serfdom would feel really good, actually. If we did serfdom and then got a few builders right now, that'd be the 1 extra build charge from the pyramids and the 2 from serfdom. So that's a thing. We definitely want to go to Diplo service to get spies, because we have not gone for the intelligence agency. We went for Grand Master's Chapel. Dead. One era score for Rome growing. Okay, I hadn't taken that into account, but we got 10 population in Rome now, so that'll give us some era score. And then I think here, no fresh water, so let's grab the bath quick. And then from there, we'll grab the library to get the science. No point in having a campus. Not gonna use a lot of. This is definitely a chop. We're not keeping this for sure, so we'll chop that out. This trade route, we want to start getting our trade routes to all the different civs, right? That seems danger to me. Definitely feels like there's barbs here. We also have 1,500 gold. Can I just buy a boat? Caravel? I'm gonna buy a caravel and send him out into the world and see how he does. We'll use the Great Admirals to upgrade that, Oh. Nubia has conquered Muscat. Well, it's not great, but I don't care. Bellatrix. Oh, also, Jervo, are you still here? Jervo, you get a city named after you. Anyone who joins the clan gets a city named after me. Or after me, after them. Jervo is the new capital. Hey, I just wanted you to know that. Gotcha. Fair play. Great Admiral here. So when you're thinking about great people, you really want to think about how good each great person is, right? So I have a lot of Great Admirals right now, and none of them are doing a lot for me because I'm not going to have a big navy. I just got the Great Admiral points before other people. But this one grants a free trader unit, which for me is absolutely mental. I think this one's good in every game, and I think you should probably always get it. But getting another trader when we've gone through such effort to build as many trade routes as possible so we can get the maximum tourism bonus is perfect. So we're going to recruit this one, but if you find a great person that you don't think is helpful for us, like the great scientist that gives you 100 faith early on, I almost always skip, right? Feel free to pass. We're going to recruit this one, but just know that passing is an option. There we go. We got a trader and a free trade route. That'll connect us to... We want to be friends, actually, here. Definitely want to be friends here. 20.5 gold. That's perfect there. I do want to build... I'm irrationally worried about barbed privateers coming here and pillaging stuff. I want walls quick. Oh, boy. Also, we need a builder here, too. How long will that take? 7 turns? I'm going to build a builder somewhere else. Probably in Turbo. So this is a 6 build builder, because we get the 2 from Serfdom and the 1 from the Pyramids. So, fantastic. We have a lot of chops here as well. So we definitely want to plan this city out. I think in this city we should go campus, commercial hub. Campus. Oh, you kind of want to put the theater square in the middle. The commercial hub's got to go next to the river, the adjacency. Campus, commercial hub, theater square, Bath. Campus, commercial hub, square. We want to get the Bath right away. Oh yeah, Bath has got to be connected to our cap. It doesn't matter. Theater square can go there then. Sweet. So we're going to chop out this. And we will chop out a granary to help it grow. Oh, it depends what speed you're playing on. I play on standard speed. I usually finish my games between 250, 300 somewhere, with the occasional like 220 turn game. Right, so I'd say 6 hours, 5 to 6 usually for me. Some really good players. If you go and watch some deity players, the game mechanic is my favorite. They routinely finish games. I don't know. It also depends on how long you take to think about each turn. Right, I think of Civ games in terms of turns. Like, it takes me 250 turns-ish to win a game. Right? But it could, like, 250 turns could be 3 hours or 12 hours, depending on how long you've taken on each turn. I'd say if you're pushing like 7 to 9 hours, I think that's when I was starting, that's kind of where I ended my games. I felt pretty good about that. Yeah, I won't settle near him again. I don't know why that counts as near him and not near me, but whatever. I think this is the perfect spot actually to cut this YouTube video. So, Twitch people, hang around. We're still playing this game. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video so other people can find it and enjoy it just like you did. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you never want to miss another Civ video. We play 3 Civ streams a week, so lots of content there for you to subscribe to. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.